And we are off. Let's see what the first item is. We got 3 bombs in Uncle Chest. There is Math Girl. How are you doing today, Math Girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic.
Alright, I saw 5-6 at Tower here and I think 2 regular crystals at the other Light World dungeons.
You picked up that really fast. What do you think will be
Track
the Uncle item? Looks like we have Cane of Simoria as the starting item today. And a big 20 as well.
Yep.
So, standard seed, we will have to go and save Zelda from her cell, and we have to go through the whole of escape. So our runners wants some bombs, and they got there 3 bombs from the first chest of Link House. So we don't need to farm any bombs at all.
Well, it's always nice to have early bombs.
Yeah, it's always nice, especially when you have to start with Cane of Samaria as well. You can always just save up on your magic.
Alright, let's see what's in the second chest. 20 rupees.
Yeah, we're not getting any items so far from the escape. Let's see what Zelda's chest have for us today.
It is just a piece of heart.
That's pretty dry today. Zelda just wanted to give us a little piece of love today.
Alright.
So let's see what the Dark Cross have for us today. So we already picked up a key, so we don't need to. There will not be a key inside this chest.
Also, which bin is this?
I have no idea. I think it's just Ben.
There are too many bins in this game.
Dark
Just
Cross
20
only
rupees.
has 20 rupees, so it looks like there's not many items in here today, Matt girl. What are we going to do?
I mean, there's still the back 3 chests and Sanctuary.
Let's see what the back of Escape got for us.
Hookshot, Blue Mail, and a Moon Pearl. Okay, never mind about this not having anything.
That was pretty, pretty
I think
good items.
I think Sank is gonna have the map now. If I remember.
It should have a map.
Then again, I no longer trust that because I watched a tournament race where the person thought the map was in the Saint chest and it was the shovel which was required. And didn't check it for like an hour and a half.
Oh, that sounds brutal. Well, Allison skipped out, so he counted his items correctly.
Alright, well, probably is the map. Yeah, Kawaru? Is that how you say that name? Yep, it's the map.
See, a tree pull is some hearts. Looks like Allison is going to give us our lumberjack check.
Lumberjack is red meringue.
Well, we don't need to go to Aghanim for our red meringue.
Kawiru. Okay, thank you. Oh, green pendant at desert. I thought it was a crystal for some reason.
Big 20 on the mushroom spot and the piece of heart in the thieves' hideout. So Lost Woods doesn't have any good items more. Well, the 20 rupees could be good, I guess.
I mean, money early is never a bad thing. See, something I learned the hard way is that money is not part of logic, so you can be forced to farm 5 rupee by 5 rupee for Zora.
Yeah, that is not fun to have to farm rupees for Sora.
I once had to farm like 275 rupees with only blue rupees.
Oh my god. We got
Yeah.
piece of heart, we got 3 bombs, a heart container, and 20 rupees in Blind's hideout.
Ooh, goody.
The back chest have the book.
Book of Medora. Yeah, the problem was I had flippers, I had no glove, I had no boots, so I couldn't hula-han.
That sounds like you have the perfect seed, Math Girl.
Define perfect.
Okay, let's see Kakariko well.
300 rupees.
Piece of heart, 20 rupees.
20 rupees. Bottle. And an ice rod, so no ice rod hunt today.
That's boring.
Now Turtle Rock's guaranteed to be a pendant.
That we need to dip into.
So, for chat, it's not actually guaranteed to be a pendant, but the joke is that if you find the ice rod early, it will be a pendant. If you have to search the entire world for it, it's a crystal. Let's
see what Sick Kid got for us today.
Sick It is Piece of Heart.
We are getting a lot of piece of hearts and hearts in general this seed. And with that blue mail, we got a lot of safeties. Well, we got one safety at least.
Yep. Also, Blaze, as my friend loves to say, the answer's always Laser Bridge. Except when it's not Laser Bridge. Alright, let's see what the race game has. Just rupees. Didn't quite catch whether that was 100 or 300.
I think that was 100. I'm not sure. Okay, Raylan is going to head down to South Shore.
You know, I would have picked up that 300 for anybody who just did it blind. Ooh. Doesn't quite get the clip with the hook shot.
Well, that clip can be sometimes tricky if you don't activate the flute a little bit early. There's a heart container in the sunken treasure. And 50 rupees in the chest in the dam. Looks like Raylan is going to go and check Agina's cave. This is a really early play. You rarely see Agina this early.
Yeah, it's pretty out of the way for one check, but they do have book mind you, so that makes it a little more appealing. And
yeah.
we're getting a second one too. Just 50 rupees in the dam.
I forgot about that book we picked up.
Just triple bombs.
Use one bomb and you get 3 for free. Let's see what Mini Moldrum Cave got for us. Ben is inside using that bee in a bottle.
Ten arrows on the ledge.
Quake. Big
20 rupees.
Half magic.
Half magic. Hard contain. Did he get the NPC?
I think he skipped out.
Oh no, I hope it's nothing required. Oh dear. Yeah, I've seen that too. I think I've seen just about every area have something troll a runner at some point or another. I even saw Link's house troll a runner once. 10 arrows.
Well, I didn't miss out on anything important at least.
Yeah, we can ask him in post race. That was Ben, right, who skipped it?
Yeah. And the first chest in Desert Palace got the map. I got a small key on the torch. So, boot locked.
Yeah, no. The saddest thing I think I ever saw in a tournament race was in a qualifier, a runner skipped Link's house, and it had Flake, which was their go mode item. Yeah, needless to say, that lasts quite a bit longer than it needed to. Oop.
We got a lot of money in Sasha's closet and Ether Medallion. Big 20 in Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah, ether for...
Ben is heading straight into Eastern Ballas.
Not a bad play. I'm one of the ones who likes this kind of play, just because it is the first sphere. Like, half of it's the first sphere.
Yeah, and when you have checked Minimal and Cave, you checked Kakariko, you don't have that many items too, so you need to go somewhere. And we don't have gloves, we can't sequence break up to Death Mountain yet.
And there's the ether for Terranigma. Guess we all know what game he loves, or she. Alright. Don't say an Eastern yet. Just groupies.
We got, I think we got the big key and we already got the map.
Blase. Oh. But. Oh! Ball.
Alazin is the first one to do fake flipper.
Yep.
Let's see what
Okay,
this
that
just
was
got.
interesting. He just like splashed in water without jumping in it at all.
Some cash and waterfall.
Flute!
Well, that's your Death Mountain access.
Yes, it is. And we have access to East Death Mountain as well.
It did skip out on one chest inside of Eastern, but that is a sequence break to get that chest since we don't have a lamp. Could be the compass or an item. And Hobo had more money, so Alazin can actually check Sora now when he heads up to Sora area.
Which it looks like he's doing now. Just a piece of heart on the, Hylia Island. Yeah, no, RV Clark, I gotta agree with you. That kind of gives Ben an edge.
Yeah, Ben is activating that flute now.
Bloomerang and 300 rupees.
This is a true Monopoly seed.
Just a B in for the refill.
Well, that B could be important later on.
Well, Big J's without any of us agree with you. The red meringue is not going to be picked up most likely today because it's on the lumberjack.
Let's see what the old fish got over here. Let's see what Sora has.
Life lesson, love lesson, or worse? Life lesson.
Pay $500 and you get 1 rupee back.
0.2% return on investment. There is it. Yeah, 0.2. 0.2%. Also, Ben may not. I'm not sure if he does know dark rooms. I don't think I've ever seen him run this game. Ooh, glove.
Well, that item is important.
Also, mirror needed for lamp.
You said mirror needed for lamp.
Yeah, it's on Spec Rock.
Well, that's nice. Maybe we'll have it on the Paradox Cave.
The unique item is in Skullwoods. Guess we know where we're going to get when we get to Dark World.
Yeah, because Fire Rod.
Okay. Okay, game. I think we got the hint.
This is really putting our runners on the correct spot now.
It's like, go to Skullwoods. Go. And shoves you.
Go to Death Mountain, get that flute and get that hook shot in the beginning.
Oh, you know what, though? You know what? Neither Turtle Rock nor Mothula are in Logic right now. You know why?
Dark rooms.
Well, not just that. No sword.
There's red mail in Paradox Cave.
You need a sword to open Turtle Rock, and we don't.
Yeah, that's true.
We need a sword to get to Moth.
Ooh, there's the mirror.
Okay. Well, there's our lamp access.
Well, no more sequence breaking since we will have that lamp soon. Raylan is going to check pedestal.
Ooh, get your ped hypes in chat, folks. And there's the flute for all our runners. What's that? It's the bug catching net.
I mean, I would go for
swag, it's probably not getting grabbed today. Also,
it. I mean, I would go for it any day. Ben is picking up his lamp. And he's heading into Tower Farah.
oh boy. Oh right, that gave us Tower Hera access. I completely forgot about that.
The sad part is we don't have any items to take down Trolldorn. A unique item is with the witch, and there's Titan Smiths in Tower Farah.
Oh my goodness. Wow, both gloves on the mountain. Alright, I'm gonna sing a bit for, since I missed the first three before they could. I am the quacking duck, flying you to and fro. I have silly web feet, look at me go. Mire mountain or lake, flying you at your will. I do not charge a fee, but still have a bill.
That was beautiful, Math Girl.
Shoutouts to In the Name of DT for that one.
Ben is heading straight to Minor area.
Kawiru, that was the first one, and also Big J, that was actually DT's. That was not one of Dr. Bob's. Alright, let's see what's in Meyer's shed.
Either tablet is just a piece of love.
Yeah. Big heart container and a bottle.
A very important bottle because there's another bee in the seed.
Alright, let's check our board cave going to have for us. Just a piece of heart. Did anybody catch what was the Meyer medallion?
I don't think if he checked the medallion. But our Enigma hack is heading straight up to, or maybe not. Yeah, the Enigma hack is going to go up Tower of Hair to check out the other items. Ben is heading straight into Village of Cast, 100 rupees, and a single arrow in the chess game.
A map and something sharp is in Western Wigan Swamp, so we're probably ending up with just Tempered today. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going for that sword. Just saying. Not unless there's, like, no other sword to be found. Alright, 5-6 at Thievestown and Skullwoods and Meyer are our pendants.
Terranibak is going to try to do kind of Samaria strats on Trolldorm.
Well, sadly, as he's going to find out, that does not damage Trolldorm. Only the hammer and a sword work on Moldorm. It's just hard-coded to be that. Yeah, Thievestown 5-6 and Meyer and Skullwood pendants.
So that ice rod we found is very important actually. Since we need to go into this left Swamp Palace this seed, maybe somebody goes for that sword on the left side.
Alright, let's see what the medallion's going to be. Once the bird stops trying to kill us. Or not. Oh, wait, what? That works. I never knew the hookshot killed the bird. That's good to know.
Yeah, hookshot works for killing that bird.
Stumpy has the flippers.
Interesting. If somebody goes in Swamp Palace, that would be their first sword, since we can actually clear out Swamp Palace. Well, we can't. We don't have the hammer. My bad.
Professor Render, does Swamp Palace require a sword? I don't think it does. Plus, we need Hammer to get past the second chest.
Exactly.
Hammer can always be in Swamp. Just walk away. Thanks, game.
Ben is going to get his money from Hobo. Raylan's going to go in. I think Raylan might go into Skullwoods now. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it. So, where is everybody going now? Ben might go to Sora area.
Guys, they're not gonna go to Swamp until they have the hammer, or, it's like actually the last thing possible.
Yeah, going to Swamp Palace without an hammer, I wouldn't go in there.
Fire Rod was in the vanilla Big Key chest of Eastern, if I remember correctly. This logic is actually kind of disgusting when you think about it.
Yeah, it is. You know, the logic sometimes can really pull you everywhere in this. You see it like this.
Professor Render, I'm not sure if he knows how to sequence break. We're going under the assumption he's fairly new.
Looks like Raylan's going to go to the backside of Skullwoods.
I kind of agree. It'd be kind of funny to have a tournament which bans all sequence breaking.
That would be very interesting.
Just be like, you can't fake flipper. Well, maybe allow, illogical for, key logic, because most people don't know that, but, yeah.
Not doing any dark rooms, that could be rough.
It would be pretty funny, though, to see, a no glitches allowed tournament.
No flippers, no dark rooms, no palace bomb jump.
Yeah, I think maybe just, cut him some slack on the key logic, especially for Pod, because, ew, that's disgusting. But...
Definitely something to have in mind.
that might not be a bad idea for our next tournament. If we can get enough people to run.
Okay,
Bomb jumps are glitches in my book. They're sequence breaks, at least.
So Raylan inside of Skullwoods didn't find anything. We got Ben inside Thieves Town. Haven't found anything yet. I think Allison is going to be the first one to check Death Mountain on the Dark World. Both Super Bunny Cave and Hookshot Cave is in logic now, since we've found those Titandsmiths inside. Tarafera. Words are hard sometimes.
Skullwood's big chest the normal way isn't that difficult.
Super Bunny Cave got 20 rupees and 20 rupees.
I think we're debating chat. Come on, guys, you gotta admit it'd be pretty funny to watch people just be like, ah, stupid rules.
Let's see what Hookshot Cave have. Gotta be something here. Big 20. Piece of heart. Big 20. And big 20.
Okay, let's see what the game has for us. Just fine. Wait.
We got Ether Turtle Rock.
Oh gosh. Well, remember, we still can't go in there without the hammer or the sword.
Getting our first check on the Hive Cave.
Cave, yeah. 10 arrows. Let's see. Piece of heart. Bottle. 10 arrows. Piece of heart. Actually, did we ever see what was in Skullwoods?
Yeah, Raylan was in there. He didn't find anything inside Skullwoods. He didn't go for Mothula though, so...
You can't get to Mothula. But that means that Mothula has the, unique item then, if everything else was checked.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. Ice Palace is open, though we can only do so much without the hammer.
Yeah, we cannot fight Cold Stare, and there's... what is it?
Two chests other than that.
Yeah.
No. We want hammer and Swamp Runner Watcher.
I mean, right now I would probably go to Ice Palace, because you don't have that many things to do.
True, but it's quite a lot of time investment for not being able to clear a crystal.
Raylan is going full to clear out Thieves Town no matter what.
Wait. Is Terranigma making the play?
The Swamp House play, it looks like it.
Oh my gosh, he's making the play, guys!
It's a bold move because...
Wait, he doesn't have the flippers! Oh no, he's gonna find out the hard way! He's gonna find out the hard way real quick!
I think he got the flippers from Stumpy.
Also, does he really not have mitts? And Allison?
I don't think Terranigma would go inside here if he didn't have the flippers.
Yeah, he has flippers in the mitts. Some cash requires the hammer. That could be blacksmiths, that could be the big bomb. Wait, no. Oh gosh. Never mind. Ignore me, chat. I just completely flipped that around in my brain.
Okay, there's some more strats for Raylan now. On blind.
Oh my.
Well, there's the hammer.
Oh no! Oh!
Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so awful. That's so awful.
Well. Well done. Raylan here gets his first crystal of the seed, taking down the blind with his cane of Sumaria.
Oh no! You know, I wonder if they do go get that sword now, just because, you know, they kind of don't have any other swords at the moment.
Most likely he will most likely go for left side now.
Oh my gosh.
Going to get our purple chest from Allison right now.
The wee dude, don't worry about it. Trust me, I still remember my first time tracking, and it was a nightmare. Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with all the stuff we get in Seed, so I cannot blame anybody.
Yeah. So Antrix, Hammer, and Swamp.
Finds the hammer and Swamp, goes for left side to get your first sword in the Seed.
I mean, at this point, you gotta be feeling good. Making a gamble like that and having it pay off.
And Math Girl, now we actually got Ice Palace completely open. With that hammer. So that would be another great play from Turnima.
Yeah.
And there was... Allison found a bow.
Must have been on the, lunchbox,
Purple
yeah.
chest.
Fear Agent, it was in the Swamp Palace. Yeah, that was a thing.
Alright. Turnima cannot go into Ice Palace. He doesn't have the Fire Rod.
Man, this is such a troll seed.
It's not one of those funny seeds right now. It's been taking you everywhere, literally.
You know, I'm satisfied there's our sword. Just because that hammer placement. Technolink, we have a crystal on Raylan.
Terranigma with that first Sword of the Seed from left side of Swamp, and Allison is heading to Palace of Darkness area.
Yeah. Also, yeah, he did it with the King of Samaria, remember? Oh! Thieves' Town Big Chest would be amazing. It just would be the perfect topping to this seed. Let's just have all the trolls.
Oh.
Like, I don't...
really...
I mean, we can't have Aga at this point. We know it's not required. Pet is dead. But, you know, I'm happy with the seed just the same.
You're evil, Matko, but I like it. I like it.
There's the powder.
That's a good item to get. That's one good safety.
You know, if anybody saw what the Meyer medallion was, it would have been Raylan.
Yeah, and I don't think we have seen that one yet.
You know, guys. Hold on a second. So, actually, wait. That, well, I guess they have to. No, they don't have to do Mothula.
Well, there is.
All unique items that we need, we have. I think. Silvers would be nice, but I'm not sure it's worth fighting Mothula for.
I mean, it could be the boots.
Okay, if the sword is not a unique item.
It's Bomba's unique item? Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah, but we don't need Bombos.
Do we know what the thing was? Well, I guess.
We don't need to know. Meyer's a pendant. Technolink. Actually, did we get the big key in desert? I know the small key was on the torch.
It is boots locked.
Okay, so it might be boots, which would mean that we need to. Yeah.
So menu simulator 3000. Termig must go with the hammer strats and Argus. Oh yeah. Desert Palace is a green pendant. We don't need to clear out Desert Palace.
Most likely, the moth isn't required, but, you know, there is that guaranteed boot scent. Which means that boot scent could have been the unique item on Moss, or in Skull Woods, that is, which we know is on Moss.
Let's see where we find all those items. If somebody might go into Skullwoods later on to just see what the unique item is in there, but it's going to be interesting to see what it could be. It could just be Cane of Burnout, to be honest.
It probably is something like that.
And Ternigma is getting first Crystal of the Seed.
Leximus. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Desert isn't required, so yeah, the boots aren't required. Leximus, boots can't be on land, Mollis. Nor can they be on the GT torch, though that would be pretty funny.
What would be real funny would be GT Big Key on the torch.
You know, Techno, I actually made a customizer seed where the Swamp small key was on the pedestal and Swamp was the pendant. And then I had to report it to the desk because it's like, explain, please.
Allison is going to go and clear out Eastern Palace. Still just have one sword, and that's the sword inside of Swamp Palace right now.
Yeah, Terranigma being the only one with a sword.
Yeah.
I did to
Pretty fun
Zora
if you get
area,
the.
not. What?
I was going to say, it's real fun at what you said about that hammer inside of Swamp Palace when we just got that hint about a sword on the left side of Swamp Palace. In the same dungeon. Just fantastic.
Just a bottle on catfish.
And Terranigma is releasing a bee to get a bee in a bottle again. Allison is getting his first crystal, taking down Armor's Knights.
We're almost an hour in, and nobody has more than one crystal.
It's one of those seeds today.
And only one runner has the hammer, or a sword.
Like you call it, Math Girl. You called Rat Hammer in Swamp Palace, and you had it right. And Terranigma went in there and got the stuff he needed.
Oh gosh, I can't believe he did that, but that's amazing.
It's a good gamble, and it paid off.
Wait, when
Let's
was I
see.
talking about something?
Allison is heading for Catfish. Raylan is also heading for Catfish. We have two runners heading for Pod. And that's two runners that haven't picked up their bows yet.
Oh dear.
It's interesting seed, to say the least. And yeah, Pod is bow locked. So that's only one check for them.
Well, that's good at least. Where are you going?
Forgot about the left side of Pod.
Dude, bottle glitch is just, it's so easy, like. I usually don't call things easy, but it's just like trivially easy.
Yeah, I thought it would be harder when I saw it, like when I was trying to learn that bottle glitch, but it was really easy to get. Ben is using that lamp he picked up to get his fire rod.
You know, I gotta say, Terranigma's easily got the edge on this one.
Since he found the hammer and he has a sword, I would say he's in the lead right now.
Yeah, easily. Just because of that, where that hammer was alone gives him an edge.
But he can't take. Somebody needs to take a gamble on Swamp Battle soon. They got all the items they need to clear it out. Well, they will have when you get the hammer.
True, Bo was in a rough spot, but I gotta say, like, it's harder to make the gamble on Swamp Palace than on Purple Chest.
Yeah, that is true. Raylan can clear out pretty much everything in Pod.
Except
Doesn't
for the
have.
boss.
Yeah, he can't reach the boss. But Terranigma is going to clear out his second crystal dungeon. He's going into Tower of Fair again.
Yep.
Almost an hour in, and we're only one runner with a sword.
I mean, considering where that sword was and what locked it.
Brutal.
Leximus, I gotta say, if you ever have to choose between Hammerless Swamp or Hammerless Ice, I would choose Hammerless Ice any day over Hammerless Swamp.
Well, it makes sense because you can do more checks in Ice Palace.
Yep. Well, except in Plando tournaments, but that's something different. I shouldn't have said that.
Getting another check in Skullwoods, but we can't get the item that's in here. Gotta be a sword in Ice Palace.
Or they're all on GT.
That would just be fun. Trollorm being Trollorm, putting down Terranigma.
You know, probably one of the sad / funniest things I ever saw was somebody climbed all of Agatower, got to Aghanim, went to slash the curtain, and realized they didn't have a sword.
Yeah, that is sad when that happens.
I don't know that Ben knows that he can use the hookshot to one-shot these things.
Terranigma takes the lead in crystals, putting down Trolldorm, getting a piece of heart. Well, a heart container, I would say. So that's 2 crystals for Terranigma.
Yep. First runner with 2 crystals. And we're over an hour in. Yeah, this is sad.
Unfortunately, we won't get to see the
Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's bad.
Oh no. Well, you can kill these things, although I'm not sure if you can without the sword, but I know you can with enough sword hits. It just takes a while.
Interesting. Tranima is opening up Turtle Rock. I don't think he will go into Turtle Rock. Because he doesn't
Why
have a
not?
fire rod.
Oh, true.
But against
Well,
really
he might get the first few chests until he gets fire locked out.
Well,
Thanks, game. Although that would be nice in most seeds, telling us where the ice rod is.
at least the game is friendly enough, I guess.
You know, wouldn't it be funny if you're just like looking for the ice rod and you're gonna go to Laser Bridge and it's just like the ice rod is in Thievestown Big Chest or something. And it's like, oh well, nope, it out of here.
I mean, that would be nice if we had one of those seats, but like that would never happen. And turning back couldn't check more stuff inside of Turtle Rock. Ben has bought some more bombs and is going back inside to Ice Palace.
Oh, you know, that's true. You can buy bombs in the fairy fountain shop thing.
Magic bat time.
Alright, what's he got? Just 5 rupees.
Yeah.
Also, guys, give these runners a follow. They're going through actual hell for us.
Now this is hell, this seed.
Yeah, for our wow! Mixing words. Entertainment.
Math girl, words are hard.
Yes, words are very hard. English is my first language, and words are still hard.
Okay, Taranima, you need to go and get your purple chest to get that bow. Or go and get your fire rod in Easter Palace.
I remember the time I saw Forced Fighter Sword and Bombs Vitreous for the bow on Biddy.
I mean, yeah, that's rough.
It was. And it was a tournament match.
Ooh, Raylan's doing the correct move now. He's going to go into Swamp Palace.
Oh boy. Well, he's gonna find out real quick. I wonder how many Rage Slashes we're gonna get.
I would guess at least 1 or 2.
You know, fun fact, if you have a bee, you can have the bee chase off one of Blind's heads.
Allison
50 rupees.
is getting his second Crystal of Seed.
Yeah, true, all the hammer swings. Because they don't have a sword at the moment.
Oh yeah.
See, Zhao Pen, first sword was in left side swamp with hammer in swamp. Which is actually the worst place the hammer can be. Alright, incoming rage in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh my.
This seed, guys, has not been nice to the runners. On the other hand, we have had Swamp House open now for a while.
Yeah, but who goes left side swamp without the... Or who goes swamp without the hammer, you know?
The one that makes a really good gamble. And I would say that wouldn't really happen that often. I don't think so, at least. And Ben unfortunately took a death inside of Ice Palace, so now he's going to have to do this whole dungeon again, because this dungeon is... It's one of the worst, I would say, in this game. Allison is going to do the same thing, he's going into Ice Palace as well. Looks like turning Mahag is going to give us another pedestal check. We already know that pedestal is dead.
Yeah. Also, lol, I can confirm we have one person who forfeit saying 10 out of 10 seed. What last location again? I wonder what that last location was.
You mean Swamp Palace?
Yeah, probably.
Did Raylan pick up his sword? Or he only picked up the hammer? Oh, he might not have gone left side, because he never checked the hint that told us about
Oh.
the left side. Well, there's another sword.
Well, okay then.
Pyramid Fairy got at least another sword, so we will maybe have Master Sword.
Terranigma probably will, since he's going to Thieves Town.
And yeah, he got both red crystals after this one.
Yep. Yeah, sword and a shield, in fact.
Well, there's the boots. Boots in Ice Palace.
Oh, that's rude. Okay, that means whatever Mothula has is not required.
Well, that's probably the Cane of Burna or something. Yeah, doing this dungeon, Ice Palace without a sword, it's hard.
It's even harder when you don't have the hammer.
Yep. Raylan is going to get his second crystal of the seed. He's going to take care of his Argus fight with the Menu Simulator 3000. Ben is
A
heading
unique
into...
item is an Ice Palace. There's our boot scent.
And that was inside of
Ice,
Palace,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Just like, thanks, game.
Could've just told us it was the boots, right?
I know, right? And there's our last check in Ice Palace. And Allison is coming to the realization of what the seed made us do.
Yeah. Well, you do have Bunk Rocks and King's Tomb, I guess. You could check.
Oh,
Before he...
true.
Well, I don't think he meant to do that, but it ended up, yeah. Pause Simulator goes well as well. It's menu simulator or pause simulator. It depends on how you see it. Well, Rayling's doing a good movie here, I think. Well, maybe he's going to check Ice Rod Cave first. Or maybe not. I thought he was going to head into Ice Palace. He's going for Pod and Eastern.
No reason not to. Oh no, Big J's right. Oh. Oh man. And just the map in the Thieves' Town Big Chest.
Well, Ben did get a sword in Desert Palace.
Okay, that's nice. Ish. Sorta.
So we know where 3 swords is. One inside of Swamp Palace, one at the Big Ferry, and in Desert Palace.
Ow. Getting off script, but no big deal. Hopefully.
I think Allison is going to get
I just
happy
had
now.
to open my mouth.
Allison is going to get his first sword of the seed as well. Tornado gets his 3rd crystal. This routing is going to be really good for Tornado. He's going to get his purple chest, I guess?
Yep. And probably gonna check camera pegs if he hasn't already. Yep.
This is a new check for the seed.
Yeah, but that purple chest is gonna be good. But the question is, where's Terranigma gonna get his 2nd sword? Because we already know where
Big
3
Ferry?
of them are. Probably, yeah.
Because if he gets his... Well, depends on how he routes now. He could get his bow and then go up, get the big bomb, and do that whole thing, I guess.
Will he, though?
I don't know. Well, Ben gets a sword hint in Tower of Hera, so maybe that will tell him to go into Swamp Palace now. And Allison is going for that green pennant.
Alright, grabbing the purple chest. This is his, sword from Go Mode item.
It is, actually. Because now when he gets the bow, he's going to mirror. I guess he's going to go straight to Pod and then Eastern Palace. Go. Hopefully, if he haven't forgot about that chest on the big key chest in Eastern.
Oh no, oh well, if he goes back to Eastern, hopefully he gets that. He's gonna have to go back to Eastern. The question is, does he get the vanilla big key chest?
There we go. I think it should work now. So we have Third Enigma. Did Third Enigma check the big bomb?
Huh?
Did Third Enigma check the big bomb?
No.
Or
I don't think so.
Okay. Is Allison going for pedestal? Or just for that hint about the unique item in Skullwoods? Okay, Raylan is going into Ice Palace. Oh yeah, that is true, BJ. You might do that, just ignore the Swamp Palace play.
Yeah, that's gonna be unfortunate if he does that.
Unique item is Cannaburna.
There's your unique item, folks.
Nothing really interesting. So this might turn. Okay, so Allison will probably go and do Spike Cave now. Since he got the blue cane.
You know, Ben also still hasn't got that hammer.
But he got the bow at least. But he
So,
needs to go in there. Oh yeah, he can't do Spy Cave. He doesn't have the hammer. True.
so our swords were Swamp, Big Bomb, and where?
Desert Palace Big Chest.
Oh boy. So, Raylan is missing a sword. Tyranigma is missing his fire rod. Ugh, dear.
Well, for Raylan needs 2 swords to be in go mode.
Yeah.
That's
True.
that's everything.
But Tyranigma just needs another sword and, the fire rod.
Yeah.
So we know at most there will only be one sword in Ganon's tower. Because we already know where 3 of them are.
I'm just going to say it like this. I'm happy that I didn't race in this seed because this seed has not been nice to our runners at all.
This is why I play on easy mode.
I cannot blame you for doing it because these seeds are not fun.
Tell me out on this all you want, but I stand by what I say. Progressive items were the worst thing they ever did to Randomizer. I want my V18 back.
I never played those seeds.
Ah, they were the good days. Where do you think Hype Game got its name?
Oh, well that makes sense. That was when Hype Cave was hype.
Yeah. It generally was the "Where am I going next today" cave. Yeah, Suko Boy. I actually had that happen to me once. Was the most amazing seed ever.
Tyranigma is almost done with Palace of Darkness, and Allison is going for that big red bomb, so he's going to get his Master Sword.
Which is his hammer from Go Mode.
Yeah, you cannot... Well, yeah. Can he even do?
Yes, so he is thinking that hammer might be in the Pyramid Fairy, and also that was way too soon. He's gonna have to grab that bomb again. So the idea here is something called the Big Bomb Tube. And what you do is you have a little bit of time to do it, but basically you want to get as close to 0 as you can when mirroring or screen transitioning, and the big bomb will just follow you. I actually did that once to avoid an Aghanim seed.
I don't think I've seen that, like, doing that one.
The only time
it's not a big bomb.
The only time
Not
it's
that way.
really a big thing is if Aga is only required for Hammer at Pyramid Fairy. Or, yeah, Hammer locked behind Pyramid Fairy. Which is fairly rare.
Okay, I think Allison might realize now that he... Well, okay, he's going to go for... Yeah, he's going for the big bomb again. So he's not going to go any further.
Life of Brian, it's in swamp. Oh dear, Terranigma is apparently very new to this game.
Okay, Allison. You need to go into...
Go to swamp. Go to swamp.
Terranigma is taking down our beloved Helmensar. And Raylan, thankfully, Raylan got potions and fire rod and half magic and a hammer so he can take down Cold Stare. But needs to be careful. Only 2 hearts. Yeah,
got a red potion.
And Terranigma gets his 4th crystal in the seed.
Yeah, you gotta give him credit though for having done so many crystals without a sword.
Yeah, this is the impressive. Raylan have done it really good. That's Raylan's 5th crystal of the seed, and you have done everything without a sword. Yep, Allison is doing this one the Palace play.
How many rage slashes, guys?
Well, okay, he got a sword. I was thinking he did. Well, does he? Okay, Terranigma, go to the big key chest of Easter now. Don't go straight to the boss.
Boy, I really hope he goes to the big key chest.
Well, Allison is going to be happy now, I think, or maybe very frustrated.
I think it's a bittersweet moment. It's 2 of them!
That was... Yeah.
Final answer was 2.
Raylan is looking for a sword right now.
Oh dear.
Because Raylan cannot open up Turtle Rock because he doesn't have a sword.
Don't. Okay, good. He's going to the big key chest.
Okay, that is good. That is good that he didn't forget about that. Whew.
Hopefully he goes to Pyramid Fairy.
So Raylan looking for a sword, going up Death Mountain.
And Terranigma soon to be a sword from Go Mode as well. Also, I mean, he only has Turtle... Oh. Can't get into Turtle Rock.
I mean, Terranigma can go into Turtle Rock because he got a sword, but Raylan cannot go in there.
Terranigma just got the fire rod now.
Boots were in Ice Palace.
These sword placements, oh, I tell you what. Left side swamp, Pyramid Fairy, and
Boots locked
Desert.
Desert Palace.
Boots locked Desert with Ice Palace locking it.
How wonderful.
Oh, and Hammer in Swamp to top it all off. Just to add insult to injury.
They give our runners a follow. They deserve it after playing the seed. Raylan is bombing the hint in inside of
oh man, I'm reading some of the comments in the SRL chat, and unfortunately I can't read this one because it's not family friendly, but oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
And yeah, like FaceTime Alex just said, he's also one of our trackers. The Wee Dude one is also our trackers. Go and follow those both. He has said this seed is amongst the worst I've ever seen. I am going to agree with that. This is not a friendly seed during a daily race.
Also, yeah, the Wee Dude this is not normal, I assure you. Most seeds are not this bad.
Raylan gets his 6th crystal. He needs a sword to open up his 7th crystal dungeon with, which is Turtle Rock. So, do you go into? Where do you go? Do you go into left side of swamp to get your sword?
I don't even
I
know.
think
I would go to Big Bomb. Oh, he's gonna be in go mode.
Yep.
Alright, first player in go mode is gonna be Terranigma. Just as soon as he gets the Big Bomb up to the Pyramid Ferry. Wait, what can't happen? Oh.
Yep, Raylan's going into left side of Swamp Palace.
Also, Allison does have, yeah, Master Sword. So actually, he's the first in go mode.
Oh yeah, we do have a first runner in go mode. It's Allison. He did that thing you mentioned about the big bomb and duplicating it. It's a very good move. I think that was like 5 or 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, something like that.
So like 125. But Terranigma is in go mode.
There's his go mode, yep.
1 hour 32 minutes. And when you say it like that, it's a sword that gives you go mode. At 1 hour 32 minutes, you can just imagine how bad this seed is. Oh yeah, Allison got his 2nd sword inside of Swamp Palace because he got his 1st sword inside of Desert Palace.
Wait, so he never successfully bomb duped?
Nope. He's doing the big bomb right now, so he's going to be our first runner on Tempered Sword.
Oh man, I got some questions for some people.
If anybody wants to join us after a seed like this, Math Girl.
Namely, one of them being, are you ever gonna touch another daily seed again?
I mean, if you're new to the game, like if you're new to randomizers, this is not a seed you want to do.
There's his tempered sword. He is probably very happy to see that.
Well, Allison is going to be happy. He's at least got Tempered Sword. It's. But did he turn in the green pendant? Because I'm pretty sure he has the green pendant. I'm pretty sure we got our silvers. No, maybe not. Was that the silver hint we got on the green pendant? Some arrows. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Zeros are unknown, okay. It's just arrows. Well then. Ben is taking down Blind. So that's going to be his third crystal. Raylan's going to get his Master Sword. So Raylan's going to be in go mode.
Also, Chi-Chi, he's just a boy. Oh my gosh.
And Raylan is in go mode.
No? Needs another sword? Oh, no, that's his second one. Never mind.
Yeah, first sword, left side of Swamp Palace, and then yeah, it's bad. This seed is bad. Evil
Ben
seed.
finally going swamp. Oh boy. How many
Yeah.
rage slashes, folks?
3 or 4 at least. Raylan's stacking up on those blue potions because he's going up the turret right now.
I think these runners are gonna have some words for the person who rolled this.
Yeah, the person that rolled the seed, I wonder if the person was running the seed himself or...
No, it's one of the SG helpers.
Oh my god. I think we need a word with those guys.
I plan to say something after the race. I don't want to accidentally spoil anybody in the setup helper chat if they're racing.
Here we go, Ben is getting his hammer now.
And the boot. Oh, not happy.
Well, it
Very
was not
not
rage
happy.
slashes with the sword, but it was rage hammering? Terry gets his boots inside of Ice Palace.
What is this hell that they are calling a seed?
When you think about it, Allison have cleared out both Desert Palace and Skull Woods. He's not that far behind of Ternigma.
Desert and Skull Woods aren't required, though.
Yeah, but he's not that far behind because, like, they're in the same dungeon. They have the same amount of crystals after clearing this one out. So he played very well when you think about, even though he got hammer very late.
You know, I gotta give a definitive lead to Allison, though, just because Tempered Sword versus Master Sword on Ganon. The seed was something else.
Now this seed might be one of the worst seed I've ever commentated.
You know, I've seen worse, but only in Plando.
I mean, when you see bad seeds, it's normal, like in, I don't know, in tournaments, but in daily, nah.
Guys, stop asking him questions. You're gonna spoil everything.
We got an early big key inside of the turret rock, at least.
Yep. So, no center chest today.
Raylan might check for another sword in Turok, I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, Allison is actually ahead of Terranigma now. He's heading straight to the boss.
There's the sword for Ben, who's fighting mode. Actually, you know, I just thought of something. I don't think that Ben or Terranigma probably knows Silverless Ganon. Just judging by how new they seem.
They might search for them, but
At least
yeah, there
Ganon
could be
will
a
tell them.
possibility.
You know, fun fact, I learned how to hover before I learned how to do Silverless Ganon.
Silverless Ganon can be tricky. I was gonna say it like that.
I finally learned it, but I'm just like, I have not done it in an actual... Oh boy, be careful. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I was a little too close for comfort.
Okay, Allison is got his 6 crystals as well, stacking up potions.
Okay.
There we go. Terranigma takes down Cold Stare.
So, no pendant dungeons required today.
Nope.
Also, that early fire rod and skull wood scent was a complete bait.
Well, at least you didn't need to search for both the rods for Turok, so that's good. Yep, Raylan is skipping out on Laser Bridge completely. He's like, nope, I'm done with this seed.
Probably hoping to find a sword in GT. Which is not out of the question, but...
Takes down the Firehead really fast. Takes down the other head.
Or I said. Yep.
Where is Terranigma going? He's going into Skullwoods again?
Alright. Get your guesses between 1 and 22 where you think the big key will be. I'm gonna say tile room.
Math girl, you're thinking just like me. I'm going for tile room as well. That's my normal guess, so why changing it, you know?
I have gone for tile room since first tournament, so...
Raylan rank here, tank here got his 7th crystal. It's time to climb the mountain. Well, not the mountain, well, Words are
Yeah.
hard. The castle
He's going to
tower.
GT.
Ben is taking down Argus. But Raylan is
Oh.
taking a pit stop in the
Can't really blame him. It's a quick check. It's on the way.
it could be a sword, could be silvers in here, but it's money and some hearts.
Yeah. He doesn't know that though. Ow.
Hydropower Terra is probably in Skullwoods just because there was a hint about a unique item in here.
What's he even looking for? Oh, silvers.
Yeah.
So, Ben and Terranigma might not actually be in go mode. You know, honestly, I'd just wait for Ganon and see what Ganon says and then go wherever he says.
Hopefully Ganon doesn't say it's inside Mystery Mire.
I mean, that wouldn't be too bad.
Well, if it's on Beatrice, it would be bad.
Annoying, but... eh.
Well, Ben will be our second runner on Tempered Sword. He's going to Big Fair now. And Raylan went straight to right side, right? In GT. So you have checked 1 and 2, right?
I think so. Tempered sword. Okay, there's our fourth sword.
Well, that's relaxing to know that you can at least get another sword in GT.
Just bombs on the torch.
So we have checked chests, let's see, 2, 4, so that's 6, and then the torch is number 7, right?
Yeah, I think so. 10 where we don't play the actual game on dailies. Mushroom. Vicky!
So that's 8 and 9. It's 9, right? If I can do math.
8. Unless you did tile room. Wait, no, that is 9. Never mind, I forgot about the torch.
Ooh, Raylan got silver arrows.
Where were they?
Inside of GT.
Save room? Okay. So everybody's gonna have silvers.
Well, at least that's nice from the seed. To give you a sword upgrade in GT and, you know, silver arrows as well.
Yes, congrats, Sierra and me. Sierra and me. Yeah, let's go with that.
You win unlimited seeds of randos.
Yes, which can be redeemed at ALTTPR.com. You require a Japanese 1.0 ROM, not included, to redeem.
Allison is taking down his Trinex. Down goes Trinex. Raylan is doing his gauntlet. Up at Lamolas now.
Oh man, Ben's got a ways to go, but hey, he's pushing through.
Yeah, going to give credits to our runners. Still pushing it through. For most part, for Raylan, in Raylan's case, he had done every boss except Trinex without a sword.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Now, I remember one Plando I saw where all the swords were locked behind the Moldorm 2 chest, which had some fetch quest or another.
Oh yay, really fun. Allison is going to left side immediately in GT. So, well, he already got Tempered Sword, so he doesn't need another sword upgrade. He will get his silver arrows though, so that is always nice.
Yep. And there we go.
And Raylan is almost at Trolldorm number 2, so you have done a really fast and clean climb up the tower.
Just triple bombs and pre-Moldorm 2.
Trolldorm is down.
Just the compass. It was in the same room as the GT big key. In the bottom right of Stalfos' room. I believe the big key was top left.
That is correct. An Aga2 fight? Ooh, nice pattern.
Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh,
Well, at least the seed is giving some back.
Just short of a double triple. Three 32001. Not bad.
Nope. Raylan is off to take care of the big pig. I think Raylan's going to be very happy to finish this seed off.
Oh man, those patterns for Maga 2 though were so beautiful.
Yeah. There's one silver arrows Lamolas. Almost had a one cycle for an Allison. Turnigma in, Turtle Rock, and Ben inside of the Ice Palace.
I'm sure Raylan will be very happy to be done with the seed.
Yeah, I would be very... I would take a break from doing randomizers after a seed like this.
This is awful.
Get your fire on and be like, yeah, there's a unique item inside of Pendant Skull Woods. Well, where's our sword?
At least it wasn't, like pendant turtle rock or something that it was saying the unique item was.
Well, that's true, but when you think about it, you didn't have... Well, if you went into Swamp Palace immediately, you would have a sword, but who even wants to go in there that early?
I mean, really, I just think a Skullwoods is an extension of the overworld.
Ben gets the Ice Palace Bomb Jump. GG, man.
Yep.
Phase 4 for Raylan with the Ganon.
Did you find the silver arrows in my tower? You mean these that we're about to kill you with?
One, two. Only needs one more hit. Get
GG.
Chat for Raylan. He's our first runner on the restream to finish off the seed.
We will get his official time when he gets through the door. Finishes in 10th place with a time of 1:56:27. GG's.
GG's indeed.
A winner is you. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Let's see.
Pretty impressive by Raylan to do this in sub 2 hours and no sword until Trinex fight.
Oh. Man, that...
We are joined by Raylan Tank here. GG's, Raylan.
GG.
GG's. So, what's your thoughts on the seed? Remember, this is PG.
Can we just forget this one happened and move on?
Are you ever gonna touch another randomizer seed?
I mean, aside from Planos, I guess there can't be worse, so I think I'm at the bottom and there can only get there from now.
True.
Raylan, I gotta say, very impressive. You did every boss except Trinix without a sword. Very impressive, man.
Yeah, I don't mind swordless that much, at least for some time. And given enough health and decent armor, maybe not red mail, but blue mail is fine. But with the Cane of Samaria blind is actually pretty easy. So that one's just... If you know you can do it, or you know you can do it with the Cane, it's actually the second most easiest fight, I would say. Definitely easier than Hammer.
Also, Chi-Chi's Dowson in 12th place with an official time of 1:59:10.
GG's, Ellison. So, Raylan, what's your thought about that hammer in Swamp Palace?
Until that point, I was very, very tilted. It was about the last location, aside from Death Mountain and Hera, which I initially skipped to look for the hammer, and nothing I did until that point actually worked out, in my feeling.
Also, we're joined by Allison.
GG's Allison.
Hey everybody. That was technically a seed.
Indeed. So how about that hammer?
I mean, the most frustrating part for me is the bow location away from god routing this seed. I play a lot of entrance, and so I really hate going into Thieves Town without the hammer. And so instead I did my lovely little Dark World tour and skipped this little area in the south that makes me feel horrible right now. Ugh.
I think you might have actually been the first, or maybe it was Raylan. One of you two. You guys got it very close together.
I think I actually metagamed myself a little bit. I saw, like, all the forfeits coming in, and, like, Hammer and Swamp is a bad placement, but it's not, I want to end this seed bad. So I looked at this and I'm like, no, I'm Bombos away from Pedestal, maybe this is a pet seed coming in. And,
Oh.
like, which is why I did the, like, oh, wait, this is, like, really close. And of course I never found Bombos. For all I know, it was the unique item on the Witch, because I didn't have a lot of those left.
Yeah.
It might have been, because we never saw Bombos either.
I'm kind of sad that I actually didn't do any pendants, because when I saw what was on the pad, I was thinking, okay, if I go near any of the pendant engines for any reason, I'm gonna pull the pad. I want to have it.
Oh, sorry. Ravis, they were in Ice Palace Freeze Horror Room.
And then I'm like, okay, well, it's not other really terrible spots it can be, and I started thinking about Bombos Tablet. Because we're sitting there with no swords whatsoever for the entire thing, but we find our first sword in Desert, and I know there's this other sword sitting on Pyramid Ferry, so at this point I'm now convincing myself, well, I left an item in Ice Palace, I have an item in Swamp Palace I haven't checked, maybe this like on Bombos Tablet, and there's a cape in there, and you have to kill Aghanim for access to get there.
Yeah,
but I haven't tried that bomb dupe in like months, and so I was really rusty on the timing of it. So after I failed it the first time, I'm like, you know what, this is a waste of time. Let me at least check this to make sure.
Yeah, so the swords were GT, left side Swamp, Pyramid Ferry, and Desert Palace Boots locked behind the boots in Ice Palace.
And funnily enough, for the left side swamp and for the Bad Fairy sword, there was a hint.
Yep. I mean, I was in go mode as soon as I found my hammer. Like, I skipped the bottom of the swamp and just rushed left side so I could get my second sword for sure. And knew I was gonna want tempered because didn't know I was getting silver, so it was a better time save there.
Yeah, actually, for most of my run, I routed around all of the swords. So I went very early into Desert, in the Light World even, after Dam. So after I saw it was boots locked, I basically decided to never go there again. So I didn't get that sword. I went out after the mid, so I didn't have the swamp left side hint for the other sword and skipped that, for whatever reason.
So Raylan's first sword was at 133.49.
That's a little bit rough. Although mine would have been about that point if I hadn't done Desert.
Yeah, which was basically what boiled down for me to. After getting the second hint, I was on the way to Turtle Rock, which I didn't have access because of no sword. Decided to do Hera on the way because there was still an item left, and maybe there is the one sword I need. Otherwise, I would have gambled on Hookshot Cave having it, and found my second sword and decided, okay, no, I get Master Sword before Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I saw that you bombed the entire Farah Raylan.
The thing about that one is, when I was in Tower of Hera, I debated on after I found the bits. Do I want to go up for the second item or do I want to leave it for later? And getting that hint would have led me to not skip left side, which tilted me a bit again. There.
And there's Terranigma's Tempered Sword. So Terranigma's actually made the play to Swamp really, really early.
Yeah, Terranigma was the first one to go into the Swamp House. It was like in there right when he got Dark World access, I would say.
Yeah, I think he went to Hype Cave and then went straight to... Didn't he?
I think it did.
Man, though, that was something else.
So what's your guys' overall thoughts about this seed?
I don't think this is the worst seed I've ever played, but I think it might be the worst feeling seed I've ever played. Like, I've played ones where you're gonna, like, full clear the everything and there's nothing you can do, but there were some really, really bad landmines to step on in this seed. And I avoided everything but the hammer, which was the worst one.
I mean,
Yeah.
who's gonna go early Swamp for Hammer? Just
No person in their right mind.
The thing is, it's the right play if you're making that purple chest play, until you go in and see the, like, you go in and see that bow and you're like, oh, I see it, it's the or it's the Palace of Darkness hammer, and I'm gonna be, like, this is gonna be a huge play for me, and then Palace of Darkness was garbage, beyond, and it excited me away from Swamp after Hype Cave.
Oh boy, yeah. Terranigma actually didn't get his fire rod until really late.
Yeah, Terranigma unfortunately skipped out on that chest on the big key chest in Eastern Palace and didn't get it until he got the bow from the purple chest.
Yeah, that's that one chest in Eastern. I always go for it, no matter what items I got already, no matter if I have already Darkwood access or not, because so many times there actually was one needed progression behind that, with a very late lamp somewhere deep into the seed, and
Also, apparently, Allison, your first sword was at 1:12:34.
Okay, yeah, I think because I went first sword and then I went Desert Skull, and then finally begrudgingly went to Swamp to see my poor fate in front of me.
Oh dear.
yeah, I mean the swords were
That was just like a total bait. Just like, here's your early sword, or not sword, early fire rod, and oh, by the way, there's a unique item in Skull Woods. And then it turns out to be nothing.
I got so baited so hard by that. It's basically the first thing I did in the Dark World, and for nothing.
I mean, to be fair, the seed was just like shoving you to Skull Woods.
Yeah, it was not a... I mean, hammer is one of those items that it's just really, really unfortunate to not have early because it really hurts your routing through the game. And it makes you do a lot of plays that you don't normally want to do, like the Ice Palace play, like the Swamp play, or anything similar to that.
Yeah, or the Pyramid Fairy play, which is always a fun one.
But I guess you guys don't want another seed like this for a while now, right?
If I wanted a seed like this, I'd play like Cross Keys or something, or Key Sanity, or just something where I expect to go most of the seed.
So do you have any words for our seed roller?
I don't blame you, it's random number generation. There are my words! I'm a math major. I can't get like obsessed with stuff like this.
I mean, I'm a math major too, but I'd still blame the seed roll.
I mean, I finished in under 2 hours, which for me is still a decent time, and so the seed wasn't that bad. I just played it terribly. And
I mean, how
that's
do you
on me,
play
not on the
well
seed.
a seed like this?
I mean, you can blame yourself for playing bad, but at the same time, I wouldn't blame you for playing bad, because the seed gave you, like, you could go like literally everywhere except with where you needed the hammer and where you needed a sword. So just blame the seed, because it was like it just put you guys in a loop. Like, you got your bow, you skipped out on the swamp house because you got the bow and stuff like that. Like, it was down to the seed. Like, don't blame yourself, guys.
I mean,
Ooh,
you can
troll
only get
dorm
too tilted.
fall.
So yeah, I mean, like, objectively speaking, I also didn't execute overall well in the seed. Like, I failed a lot of tricks I'm usually pretty reliable on. And I mean, I certainly got tilted to some degree, but I mean, ultimately, you just gotta play the seed in front of you. Other people did it; they did fine.
Yeah, I gotta say, I just checked the log. We have 3 people still left to finish, and everybody else has finished or forfeited at this point. We
Yeah,
have a lot of forfeits.
This was a very, very forfeited seed.
Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forfeits. Out of 22 players. Oh, that triple. That feels so good every single time.
Yeah, that felt that was the easiest triple I've ever seen, and it felt really therapeutic.
3, 1, 2. That always feels good.
And I got the one triple in and another double, and the last one didn't want to go in.
Oh, you were so close to getting that double triple, though.
Yeah, wasn't meant to be, and then yeah, that was
To be fair, double triples are pretty rare. Even like back in the day when blue balls still weren't a thing. Again, I want V18 back. Dang it, that was so much better.
Gotta say it to you, Allison and Raylan, you got pretty low collection rate, but since that is at least nice to have after a seed like this.
I mean, a lot of it comes from the fact that you could basically skip Ganon's tower. I would say, because by the time I hit go mode, I had 3 crystal dungeons left, and I got GT Big Key in the like second chest I opened, or something like that. And so you very, very easily could get to the point where you just say, "Hey, I'm gonna skip all this stuff. I'm gonna get what I need to beat the seed and just pass." So it was a 145, but it was a very accidental mute button. Sorry, a very inefficient 145.
Yeah, I mean, for the collection rate, all the dungeon items and such are counting too, and skipping out on Myra completely is actually more on the collection rate than you would imagine. So that kind of stuff locked by the hammer for the longest time. Or by not appearing bombos.
Guitar Enigma filling up their potions and heading into the Ganon fight now. Ben is picking up his big key and his silver arrows inside of GT.
Alright, Terranigma on to Ganon.
Half magic, I think he stocked up on 3 bottles of green potion, so he can just abuse his blue cane.
Yeah, the blue cane feels really bad in this fight because it lags everything to death.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
someone
this
in
is
chat told us that the keep was on Witch.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense too. I guess I could have checked that since I finished, but I had Mushroom on, I mean, Mushroom was in GT, so you have to hey, I'm gonna go do this!
Well, I mean, Terranigma went to the Witch to buy potions, but
I'm actually kind of
sadly did
surprised
not do that.
all of us, found silvers. Like, I was opening the rest of the chest there, just, like, looking for the second key so I could skip Mini Helmsware Room, but, instead it was, I guess we all felt it.
Oh,
And that's very fun location. Like in that room, you had mushroom, big key, and silver arrows.
Yeah, I just wanted to mercifully short Ganon's tower after this seed.
alright. GG's to Terranigma. We will get his official time here momentarily. Finishing in 14th place with a 2:17.27. GG.
GG's. Ben is using beast rats inside of the gauntlet.
This red horse dude there just like trolled me beyond belief. He played keep away.
Ben is at Lamolas.
Hello.
Hello, GG's.
GG's.
So how about that seed?
Well, the seat was weird. I did some really weird plays.
Yeah, how about that hammer though? Only one of the
I was
runners
like,
who didn't get trolled.
yeah, that was because I found a hint that there's a sword in the Swamp Palace western part. And so I was like, okay, let's go to Swamp Palace. I didn't even have the flippers. I didn't even talk about it. And what next to the tree guy, he gave me flippers. I was like, okay, this game wants me to go to Swamp Palace. I didn't realize I need the hammer. So then I found the hammer in the Swamp Palace. It was
How
just...
relieved were you once you realized, oh wait, swamp requires the hammer. Well, thank goodness it was here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was looking over the silver arrow all over the place, couldn't find it, and was again sour next to the big key. So I got trolled there a bit.
Yeah, we saw that. I don't know if you know this, but Ganon will give you a hint about where the silvers are.
Yeah, but I wanted not to beat Ganon, go to Ganon and wait until he gives me the hint, so to save some time. So I already have it.
I mean, I don't know if that's really saving time if you're going out of the way to look for them, though.
It depends, because he only gives vague tips like it's in the light world or it's dark world. If he says it's in dark world, it could be in any dungeon that I have not visited.
I think Dark World means Overworld, and same with Light World.
Okay.
So he would say if the Silver Arrows was in like Eastern Palace, he would say it.
Yeah, it's Light World Overworld, Dark World Overworld, which includes Dark Death Mountain, or the dungeon that it's in.
Okay.
Or if you get lucky/unlucky and it's in the Ganon's Tower Big Chest, it will specifically tell you it's in my Big Chest.
Okay. Yeah, good to know.
So what do you think about the sword locations during this seed?
I found 3 of them. It was really weird. I got my spot really late, I think.
You were actually the first one to have a sword on the restream. Since you did the Swamp House place, really, you were the first one to get that hammer.
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, I guess I was a bit lucky there.
Yeah, you were actually the second one into go mode, I think.
Yeah, I think I only missed Silver Arrows in to-go mode. Well, for me, I know you can beat Ganon without Silver Arrows, but I can't do that. It's
Hey,
too precise.
I mean, to be fair, I learned to hover before I learned Silverless Ganon, so don't feel bad. I always like to joke about that because it's just like such a meme, which is why I did it. It's just like it'll be such a fun story/meme to tell people about the fact that I learned Silverless after I learned to hover.
Yeah.
Ben have taken down Agrim and is going to take care of his Ganon fight now.
Maybe I should just learn, just in case Silverless Ganon. But it takes precise hits, I think.
It could be worth learning the what is it called, the Silverless Ganon fight, but
Also, you should learn Potion Glitch. It's really easy.
Yeah, maybe I should learn that. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
could
god.
have needed that in Palace of Darkness, I think.
Yeah. Thankfully you didn't, but, you know. It's actually really easy. You just go to the top of the middle of the room and start walking left and drink any potion. And then you just make sure to hug the wall as you're going up into the door, and then just go right and pull the mimics.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
usually pull the red mimic, so it's attached to the pod, and then I move the other ones off screen.
Yeah, I'll do similar. It depends on what sword I have. If I have like a Master or Tempered, I'll just kill the doubles with a spin. But other than that, I'll pull all 3 off screen.
that is in the fourth phase of the Ganon fight. Got 1 arrow in, I think.
Yeah, just one. I don't know why he's just going with Lamp. He's got plenty of magic.
Maybe once he has played
Don't
safe.
move! Don't move! Oh gosh!
I'll say it might just be a confidence issue too.
Gets his second arrow in. Let's see, he gets his third arrow in. So it only needs one more. Ooh. Let's see. Here we go.
Alright. Ben will get his time once he goes through the door. GG's.
GG's to Ben.
In 16th place with a time of 2:25.28.
That was one heck of a seed.
And he will in fact be joining us for an interview.
So Raylan, Allison, and Termigmag, do you guys have any final thoughts about the seed?
Which seed?
Yes, but not many I can say on air.
Well, I don't know what to say about this. It was quite probably giving me stupid hints like a unique item and Skullwoods, and I don't know what there was. Again, I think I got it. Oh wait, it was the cane, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I can say this much, it's been really fun to watch you guys play this seed.
yeah, I had fun playing it too.
Also, and I'm glad it sounds like in race chat Ben says this is like first SRL rando race. I'm guessing from his name that he's a Super Mario World runner. And I'm super happy for him that he like pushed through and finished, because I know at least my first time on air it was really, really intimidating for me, and I made a ton of mistakes that I wouldn't normally make. So I'm glad he was able to bring it close. Speaking of,
we are joined by Ben. GG's, man.
GG's, you are muted. Yeah, we'll never talk about my first time on air.
Hello, everybody.
Hey!
Hey.
Wow, that was an experience. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I haven't really looked at the times, but I'm sure I came like an hour before the other people on the restream. But yeah, I think that was my first rando race on SRL. So it is what it is. It was a lot of fun.
You managed to pull through in a seed like this, so that's like the biggest victory overall. So I am very impressed, Ben.
Thank you very much. Yeah, at one point I was thinking, oh, is it going to be another one of these seeds? And I said, no, I don't care if I'm here for another 8 hours. I'm going to finish it. But it was really weird. About an hour in, I thought to myself, is this swordless? And I just didn't notice. Which, you know, if it was, I could have maybe dealt with that. But I had spent a lot of time looking for the sword. Funny enough, even though I had a mistake or two at the beginning, I feel my beginning was probably quite good, because I accidentally stumbled upon some really good items, but I spent an hour looking for stuff, and you probably don't want to be doing that.
I mean, I think that was all the runners, honestly. I think you were the second one to get the hammer.
Oh, the second? Oh god, I mean, it was the search for the hammer, in my opinion. I mean, I knew nothing about this game, but I was looking for the hammer.
Yeah, no, Terranigma got it early, but then you were the second one to get it. It took Allison and Raylan forever to find it. Although I do have a question on that note.
Sure.
Mini Moldorm Cave. Is there a particular reason you decided to skip the NPC?
Oh dear, no. Oh dear, I forgot about that. What did the NPC have? I'm sure.
I think it was just 10 arrows, but we were like, oh my.
It was a real trash mini Moldorm cave. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, I think I remember, because I was going to head round to the Ice Rod Cave, and I died. So I decided, I just made a quick decision, and I said, okay, I'm gonna get the 3 chests behind the green pendant person, and then maybe pop into that dungeon. You see, I'm so good at this game, I barely know the names of a lot of the places and people, but I found, what did I find in, I think it's Eastern Palace, right? I found something nice in there, which helped me progress.
Flute
or
and
Fire
Fire Rod.
Yeah. It was Fire Rod was my second or third dip in. I think I dipped in there 3 times, possibly. Like a lot of dungeons, Ice Palace, I died like twice. But it was good. It was good that I decided that I was pot committed there, because I got Fire Rod, or something else that was good. Can't remember.
Yeah, you got boots in.
The bits. The
Ice
bits.
Palace, yeah. So you could get your sword in Desert Palace.
Yeah, but it all came together in the end, and I was very close in the Ganon fight as well to dying, but somehow I made it through. No, I can't wait to rewatch that race.
So you really want to rewatch a seed like this? I'm impressed, Ben.
Very much. Yeah, just thank you all so much as well for commentating, and just everybody for joining the race as well. There's always loads of people joining, which is nice.
So hopefully you stay around. It's a fun community to be in.
Thank you.
Always
I'll
races
try
and
and,
stuff going on.
try and
I mean,
get.
I know I'm super happy that you managed to push through and finish, because that was not a particularly easy seed to slog through.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, again, thanks for the commentary.
Oh,
Thank
it
you,
was a
guys.
lot of fun.
Also, as always, please shout out to the trackers. They're the unsung heroes in this, who get like no recognition, and it would be a lot less entertaining if you had no idea what we were doing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the trackers were doing a better job than I was doing tracking my own stuff, which, yeah, I just had so many routing ideas, and this was a messy seed as well, just trying to remember everything. But yeah, thanks again to everybody in the restreamer and yeah, commentary.
Thank you for running.
That pretty much sums it all up, right, Math Girl?
Yeah, I think we can wrap things up now. Alright, well, I've been Math Girl 718. Joining me today was Nelson Alex. I'll leave you with the last word.
Well, I'm just going to say thank you to our runners. They have done it fantastic, so you should all follow them. Follow our trackers, Phase9 Alex, and we have also the Wee Dude 1, I think it was. And also my commentary partner today, Math Girl. That was me. Everything for us. Thank you so much, and good evening.
Have a great night, everybody.